Thank you. Mr. Daly, you heard discussion that we had with the prior panel.
Yes.
And it seemed that Moreland talked about privatization. You are involved with a contract, although if it is negated, you come away $7 million to the good. But right now, you are proceeding as if you are going to be part of the Servco model and begin operating in January of 2014.
Yes, and I just, I actually need to correct the previous speaker on the question of the termination. Under the contract, there is no termination for convenience clause. There are two reasons that LIPA could cancel this contract. One of them is if we were in breach of the contract, and there's 6 or 7 events of default that put us in breach. But LIPA did include in the contract a provision that said if at any time over the 10-year period they went to privatization or to municipalization, that they could terminate the agreement without any penalty. And that the only issue that would come up then is that we would be paid, PSEG would be paid any unpaid cost to date, which would be, because we're being paid on a monthly basis, would not amount to much, and any unwinding costs. The $7 million, I wish there was a $7 million fee, but I'm afraid there isn't. The $7 million fee that was being referred to is actually in another section of the contract, which involves if PSEG has a change in control, then LIPA has the opportunity within 30 days to terminate the agreement. If they do, we have to pay a $7 million fee. That fee occurs in 2014, and it actually ramps down all the way to 0 by 2020. But that's a fee that we pay LIPA if we have a change in control. So just to be clear, LIPA did have the thought that they might move to municipalization or privatization, and they can terminate the agreement with no penalty, just paying us our out-of-pocket costs and making us whole, which would amount to, wouldn't amount to very much. With respect to your question,